in this day and age, like you have, I'm sure everybody knows somebody that's in jail, going to jail. And like you need to understand, like that person is going through some stuff. And like that could be a time of reflection, of growth, or it can be a time of like spite and change. And during those times, like you are growing in a bad direction because time is changing, time is passing. So you're shaping in that time. Are you blossoming with knowledge and
what are you molding yourself into? What
are you molding? Like is spite and all of that stuff going on. So I brought these guys. We're going to talk a little bit about it. Let's see, Wi-Fi. So how many times have you been in prison?
I'm 25 years old. I've been in prison 3 times, brother.
And what was the first time?
The first time I was 17 years old, I only did 18 months to the door.
Okay. At the YO facility, at the
yes,
youth
sir. Yes,
facility.
A Gladiator camp.
Gladiator camp.
AKA JIT camp.
Gladiator
brother.
camp. To give like some insight on Gladiator camp, so the officers like operated like a boot camp.
Yes.
Like all the officers are super strict. They're very loud. They're aggressive. They put their hands on you at whatever instance. It's hard for you to be like, okay, I see how it is around here. I'm just going to be quiet and reserved, and I'm going to do my time. I'm not going to bother anybody. And so that's not going to happen. When you go there, you're going to get touched or you're going to touch.
Yes.
And, you're finna bump or you're going to get bumped.
Big facts.
All that. Like YO camp is crazy. So like, tell us about some experiences.
Experiences, brother. Wow. It is a very, I would describe it a hell on earth for a young man.
Right.
Well, yes, sir. Yeah, man. I seen people get their nuts lit on fire. Literally hold a kid down, pull their balls out. I'm talking about to the nut sack with a wick, with a rolled up piece of toilet paper, bro. That's on fire. I seen dudes stick his nuts in a fire ant pile. I seen kids.
Because he was told to do that.
There's this one, fact. They just made it do it. Because when you go to prison as a YO, you got 2 choices, brother. You know the choices, right?
What are the choices?
Choices are you're either gonna break it off or you're gonna be a warrior. So you're either a jizzle or a warrior. So no in between, my boy. It's either one or the other.
No in between.
There's no in between. No gray line.
So you were a feisty jizzle or like what?
I like it. I love it. Okay.
Like what were you going through?
I just thought of the movie 300. Yeah.
So you were Spartan.
I felt like a Spartan. Felt like
this is Sparta.
This is Sparta. Boom! Chase my baby mama down the hole.
Yeah. You had to bring her in. So how many fights do you think you got in?
60 plus. 100%. Over 60. Over 60 times.
At the JIT camp.
At the JIT camp, brother.
100%.
100%. Probably more. I broke my hand, bro. I broke my hand 3 times. I broke my pinky 3 times. 3 separate times there. And I was still fighting with a broke hand.
Well, the officers must, get...
Oh, they love it. They love it. They wake up in the morning, crack that monster. They're like, oh, I'm going to go see some kids beat themselves up.
Yeah, I'm going to see some jits go at it.
And they be betting, too. And they'll set you up, too.
Man, I heard that they have, like, little assault teams.
Yes.
They got, like, they legits that they got a crew and
Yes,
they'll put them
squad.
on you. They Lagoon Squad. Yeah, it's crazy in there.
It's wild.
How long you have to do in there?
Well, see, brother, my first bid, I only did 18 months. So I was only in JIT camp for a little while until I got my YO snatched. See, it's called a youthful offender. That's when when you're young and you get sentenced to state prison, you can use your youthful offender. So you can not have to go with the adults. So you can stay in a youthful camp. But it's even worse. I'd rather be with the adults, because there's no respect. There's none of that. It's just you're fighting. Everyone's just gravitating towards who's, what I'm saying? It is absolutely ridiculous. And I got somewhat of a good head on my shoulders, so it I just really wasn't. I was rocking out, but I knew I was better than that. So, so whenever the situation happened where dude got pulled up and I got my YO snatched and I got sent to adult camp at the ripe age of 19. Oh, I thought it was a curse, but it was a blessing, brother.